You know, I've seen the comments. I've seen your questions say, Jacob, are you going to go see Winnie the Pooh 2? Jacob, are you excited for the next Winnie the Pooh movie? You know, 1 year ago, I did review that movie. And now here we are. The sequel. The one you guys been waiting for. Let's talk about it. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 stars Scott Chambers and Tyla Evans, and is about not wanting to live in the shadows any longer. Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Owl, and Tigger take their flight to the town of Ashdown, leaving a bloody trail of death and mayhem in their wake. I paid full Fathom event pricing to go watch this movie tonight, and there was not a soul in that theater. Now, it is a Tuesday night, so who knows what's going to happen tomorrow night. So yes, we're here. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Part 2. And we have a new Christopher Robin, which I'll give them credit. They have a clever way of saying why there's a different actor playing Christopher Robin, which I will not spoil. This is not going to do any spoilers, but let me just say this. If you want to see a killer Winnie the Pooh, a killer Owl and Tigger go out on a rampage killing people, then go see it. Don't go on my comments and be hating on me because of things I gotta say, because I'm here to tell you, this is better than the first movie, but that's not by saying much, because that first movie was trash, and this one is an improvement in many aspects. So let's start off with some positives. First things first, the cinematography, actually good in this movie. I'll say good. There are many shots that are very well done and very creative. And there's some really creepy imagery they can use with Winnie the Pooh as the character. I give it up to the cinematographer. They actually got a stabilizer this time. In a few parts, but for the most part, the cinematography is actually good in this movie. I will give them credit. You can tell the budget that they made off the first one, they upgraded in camera quality and sound design and sound mixing and lighting. Lighting was a huge issue in that first movie. The lighting for 95% of this movie is damn good. Give it up to them. You got some good ass lighting. You also have some good makeup. Winnie the Pooh actually looks like a scary, tall bear. It's really nice makeup. Owl, I like the makeup. I don't know why he's wearing shoes, but Owl does look cool. Tigger, I wish Tigger was in the movie more, honestly. Tigger's not in this movie much at all, honestly. But when he's in it, I mean, his favorite word's bitch, and he's a Tigger that kills people. So all the makeup looks better. The acting is better across the board. There's like 2 performers in this movie I would question, but everyone else, I would say you guys are actors. Our main actor is Christopher Robin, who I believe is a co-producer, and I saw that he was directing one of the next movies. I don't really know. But either way, he's a fine actor. Everyone in this movie does their part. There's some good acting, like honestly. So yeah, you know, the movie quality is up. Everything that is prosthetically there is there. When there is makeup in blood effects, it's cool. There's some cool shots with a chainsaw on fire. There isn't a complete upgrade in this movie. And I applaud the directors, the producers for really taking the time to be like, hey, we want to do stuff with the lore of Winnie the Pooh. They actually did something. Stuff that I feel like can be a little controversial for diehard Pooh fans, but I truly think they actually were like, we want to mess with Winnie the Pooh. We want to do stuff. And like I said, they do something to the first one that kind of just like wipes it away without spoiling it. And I'll give them credit. They definitely mess with the lore, and I'm intrigued on ideas, but then there's other ideas that are really stupid. I can't lie. So yeah, there's some positives. There you go, people. Let's talk the negatives. Oh my God, this script. What in the, what? When I said there's stupid ideas, I truly mean there is some stupid ideas. And there's stuff they write in this script that makes no sense by the end of this movie. None of it. I'm like, if that is that character, then who was that in the flashback? Because things happen, and it's a cool idea, but it's really badly written. And for an hour and like 40-minute movie, the first hour of this movie is Christopher Robin figuring out his memories and all the struggle that happened after the first movie. And I like that they took in a serious tone, but I will say it takes forever for this movie to really get going. Whenever we cut back to our creatures in the woods, they kill some random people, and when they kill these people, the lighting just wants to hide away the kill. I'm like, why are you doing that? And then I realized why they were doing that. The huge disappointment of this movie, this is actually shocking to me, are the kills. 90% of these kills is horrible CGI. That it is the most disappointing thing about this movie, honestly. Like, the kills in this movie are more creative, I'll give them that. But they are completely covered by bad CGI. And I'm talking bad CGI. When we see Owl flying, that's someone on a green screen. It's really bad. And I know the budget's not 100% bigger, but I mean, compared to the first one, yeah. But the CGI in this movie is dog shit. It is awful, and it's ruined the kills. When there are kills that use like prosthetics and makeup, it's actually cool. I'm like, all right, a broken arm, an arm being ripped off, heads being ripped off. But then when you use CGI blood and then CGI effects of a fake person, it looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. And when it comes to these kills, I mean, like I said with the script doesn't really anticipate anything. There's a rave scene just for kills. There is nothing about this rave that is important to the story. And all the people in this movie that they develop, I mean, there's a person that gets killed in this movie, and the other person's like, Christopher, they killed this person. I'm like, who? Who? Like, did we meet this person? Like, I don't know, because the script doesn't give you any time with anybody. And I know what you're saying. Why the hell are you critiquing a script from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? Because the movie is taking itself way more seriously this time. And I appreciate the effort they try to do with the lore. But my God, when it gets to the kills, it feels so pointless to kill these rave people. It's like literally Winnie the Pooh and Owl just show up at this rave like, oh, people, let's kill them. And then Christopher Robin shows up, things happen, and then they end up in the forest. Like, literally, he walks out of this warehouse where the rave is, he's in a forest, and it's raining. It's like, what the fuck was the point of this rave? Why were we there? You know why? Because you wanted to see Winnie the Pooh kill a bunch of people. And that's it. That is literally all that scene is giving you. And boobies. They're naked, hot women running around. That's really what that's for. And it's like, you know, if you're gonna do kills in this movie, have it be more integral to the plot line of a story thread. That's not in this movie. There is no story thread in this movie. And that is just, it's horrible writing. Seriously. But overall, I'll say it. It's a better movie than the first one. The acting, cinematography, production-wise, the makeup effects they do use, the makeup on the creatures, there is a big step up in this movie. But I will say, the story drags to finally get to the kills, and the kills are just so pointless to be even killed in this movie. And it's just such a pointless thing. And when it gets to the ending, it literally just ends. And I understand they're probably setting up more because we're getting Poohniverse. But you leave so many things open, like, that's how you end the movie? Literally? Like, that is how you end it? And my God, it's just, the CGI is really bad, and these kills are disappointing. For a movie that I thought was going to step up the game in a lot of stuff, that is a huge disappointment. I'm going to give Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 a D+. I was thinking of giving it a D, but I gave it a D+ because I got to applaud the producers and the writer and the director for actually making a better movie. Like, it felt like they were like, we want to put something out there that can be dark, fun, and creature-like. But man, oh man, I mean, there is still a lot of work to be done, and I think it starts with the script. Because they did say they were making a third one, and there was a clip shown for the new Bambi. Oh, Poohniverse. Why? Alright, I saw it and I reviewed it. You can stop leaving the comments now, everybody. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on the next one. Please come back. Bye, everybody.